Hello, friends. 1122 days of war between Russia and Ukraine, and the so called 30 days limited issue based ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine, brokered by the USA, does not seem to have much effect on the ground. Let us see what is happening in southern war zone. In Velyka Novosilka, counter battle operations are on from both the sides. Ukrainians attacked towards Shevchenko, Burlatskoye, and Veziloye Skudne direction, which though failed. Russians advanced Shevchenko almost a kilometer and entered southern outskirts of Veziloye and advanced south of Novosilka. In east, in Kurakhov-Pokrovsk sector, Ukrainians' offensive operations was reported a day before that it advanced towards Konstantinopel and west of Andrivka. Russians have advanced southeast of Preobrazhenka from Shribne directions. Towards Pokrovsk, Russians advanced in Lysivka. Ukrainians gained, it seems, southwest of Dakinsky, and Russians have again retaken Shevchenko fully and advanced north of it. In Toretsk, Ukrainians' counterattacks and advance have totally been blunted, and Russians have recaptured most of the Toretskaya mine and have advanced deeper inside Krimsky and ahead of that towards the ponds. In Chasiv Yar, offensive operation on almost all the fronts, also towards Stupochki. Siversk, Russians' offensive operation, is reported in and around Bilohorivka and Verkhno-Kamyansky. Northeast Ukraine, Russians' offensive operation on towards Lyman direction. However, in Kupyansk sector, the Vorikna, Ukrainians made some gains as per old informations in the Vorikna and captured Sahunivka establishment. Russians in turn have advanced towards Petrovka, which is north of Kupyansk, expanded their control zone towards the Vorikna and Topoli, and they are trying to merge the two bridgeheads into one. In Kursk sector, Russians' offensive operation continuing in the leftover areas, that is towards Zuravka, Basivka, Gogolevka, and south of Golevka, and southeast of Oshnaya, southwest of Guyevo towards Gornal, that is also inside Sumy Oblast. They have advanced west of Makhnovka, that is inside Guyevo. Belgorod front is live, though not much of pull and push taking place. Ukrainians are now continuously launching offensive operations on the Russian territory with tanks and armor vehicles. Ukrainians reportedly are evacuating in adjacent Sumy regions. Huge interdiction missions continuing. Russians air defense claims to have shot down 5 JDAM guided munitions, HIMARS, and 225 UAVs in last 24 hours. They have hit more than dozens of targets in Russia, including Saratov airfield. Russians have hit many Ukrainian military targets, installations, vehicles, infrastructures like in Odisha and elsewhere. Two sectors are relatively calm, and they are Kherson and north of Kharkov, that is towards Slobozansky directions. Palestine, Lebanon, Middle East, IDF operations have killed more than 970 people in last 2 to 3 days in Gaza Strip. In Yemen, US UK airstrikes continuing. Latest was in Al Hodada. Houthis too launched hypersonic ballistic missiles hitting targets in Tel Aviv. In Sudan, north of Darfur, RSF offensive operation north of the city after a long time was taken up and captured Saud and Malha districts. However, in Zazira, after a month long pause, Sudanese armed forces advanced and captured many districts, and in Khartoum, the Sudanese armed forces secured Kuwaiti building, Romanian Catholic Archdiocese, and Mek Nimir Bridge, which is only 400 meters from the presidential palace. They have also advanced in Omdurman. Who is helping these guys? UAE helping RSF and even probably Iran, while Egypt is supporting Sudanese armed forces. Is this true? Syria, STS is raiding Deir al-Zor, northeast Syria. In DRC, M23 terrorists have advanced in the western side despite so-called ceasefire efforts in Qatar. USA in the meantime has forced DRC government to allow it to have full access to various mines and minerals. All wars are for economic gains, and in the meantime, huge protests continuing in Turkey. That's all. Thank you.